Everybody, welcome back to Tokyo Dark Remembrance, where the last time we were here, I was physically disgusted by the words that I had to come out of my mouth in order to do the badly voice act series. But, we finally got closer to solving this entire mystery. At least part of it. We got clues. Lots of clues about Ruby and Reina, and how they're the same person. And how they're connected to my own case. And the other case. Rambling over. Let's go! Alrighty, if I remember correctly, we go in here now. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm about to lose a sanity point again, aren't I? What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Nothing. It's nothing. The ritual is soon. It will be a time of great change. Go away. Rain. Tomorrow you will guide us, but look at you, so young. We must be resilient. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. To fear is not weakness, but a test. You are testing me. The guru is wise. Frickin' cults! No further comment. Are you okay? You're looking at me funny again. It's nothing. What do you want? Do you know where Cassie is? Weak. They're weak. Don't think about them. Yeah, the background staticky voices are always off-putting. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remain as you are. You needn't worry. Tokimasa will guide us. Just wait. Hey, dragons, how you doing? I want to go and talk to the mom last. Oh, Reina, maybe you shouldn't be here. Hey, Beardy, I saw your post in mental health. I honestly didn't have the energy to respond to it myself, but I hope we both do better throughout December and the New Year. Huh? Why not? The feast isn't for you, it's for us, the impure who must prepare themselves. Tokimasa says the impure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their bodies. If I can remain uncorrupted, even someone worthless like me will be able to ascend to a higher plane. I don't think you're worthless. Jacob! It's been a while! How you doing? Or, is this the roommate whose name I currently can't remember? Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special. But no one feeds me anymore. And where's everyone else? Are they hiding from me now too? The others are with the guru preparing themselves for tomorrow. Don't worry, Reina. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear. Hey, can we have anything like that? The great Tokimasa instructed us not to give you any food at the feast. Uh-oh. Don't you see? You are pure. The feast, the indulgent, is there to test us, to show us that we are corrupted with the stains of impurity. It's a reminder of how the great machine of man keeps our souls shackled and chained. Those who are cleansed must not turn away from the righteous path. You're very lucky, yes, so lucky, to be in Tokimasa's favor. He chose you. He chose you to be the bearer of the mask, to see the great door to the pure realm. Oh, boy. Okay, some things are starting to make a little more sense, a lot less sense, and $1. Cents, a lot less cents, and $1. You are but a child. Tokimasa says you children are much wiser than us, that your understanding of the world is untainted. Zenaku! How are you? Been forever. Where's Mommy? Mommy? Yes, I imagine she's with the guru. She is in need of the guru's love. Yes, her mind has gone astray of late, and it's such a key moment. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm floating at about a 7.5. However, this game is about to test my sanity, and I'm okay with that. The guru will show her the way. Don't you worry, mother, father, sister, brother. It doesn't matter. We are your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why the guru will let so-and-so important wander freely. What if something happened to you, like the others? What others? Do not fear, child. The great Tokimasa's prophecy will come to pass, and there'll be no fear very soon. You should go to sleep, child, and remember, do not eat this meal. It is food for us, the pitiful. Okay, let's talk to the mom. Not Reina's mom, the other mom of the character I currently can't remember. What's wrong, Emiko? Oh, Reina, what are you doing here? You scared me. I'm sorry. It's all right. You didn't mean it, did you? No. There's nothing to worry about. Do you want something? Isn't the Cassie or the baby here with you? He and his sister were not meant for this path of purity. Not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I must unburden myself from thoughts of them. What's unburden mean? Unburdened, Reina. It means I have to forget them. Yeah, forget the children, Emiko. Becoming too attached to our offspring is part of mankind's great machine. It is a lie. This is a test. They did not pass. You must... We are so close to our goal. Yes, of course, I will not shackle myself to meaningless connections. Reina, don't worry. Tomorrow's the great ritual Tokimasa has envisioned. And you're the guest of honor. Everything will be all right. Really? Yes, of course. Now run along. I didn't take a hit to sanity, and I didn't gain any points of investigation, but I did learn a lot. Kind of. That cloudy flickering's different. What's this? It looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice it before? Hey, Ryan. What's this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. Oh boy. Where am I? The forest path. I saw things in straight. The forest path. I saw things in straight. It cut away the fog that's been surrounding me, and showed me the truth. The mask, the common kai, Reina was there the whole time. The pulse of the dark has changed again, and the fuzzy image I had before had snapped into focus. Zayden, how you doing? Everything I need to put an end to this is at my hands. How long had it been, I wonder? A man in a sewer, a girl with red hair, and a detective chasing them both. No. I'm no detective anymore, I'm only a puppet stupidly dancing on its strings. The background is very, very, very uncomfortable. At least in terms of its coloration. I also don't like the red on the subway, oh god, what are they called? Why do I want to call them marquees, even though I know that's technically not correct? Anyway. It doesn't sound like me. I'm so stretched out it feels like the slightest breeze could topple me. Each time I get close to the truth, something drags me away. Or maybe all those horrible things haven't happened yet, and I'm just riding the train home where Kazuki will be waiting for me. In another life, maybe there's an Ayami that's happy. Instead, I'm stuck in the life I got and I don't know how much more I can take. Did I really see all those things in the forest? Was that real? Has any of it been? I don't know anymore. Every time I get a handle on the rules, something comes along and breaks them. But there were things I saw. Things I couldn't have known about. Tokimasa's Kamenkai on my own. Excuse me. With me there's a little wooden mask that so many died for, and I am planning to use it myself. It doesn't feel right. It was her pain that I felt again in the compound. Even now, the dark doesn't seem so unfamiliar. I can feel it calling to me. That must have been the moment that changed everything, the focal point of all her misery. The dark is steeped in the same torment, the suffering of a scared little girl. Blech. I wonder if it's the real Reina I've seen, or is that girl long dead? Either way, whatever is left is hers in the dark with Kazuki. My only chance to see Kazuki again is to go into those filthy tunnels and find the door. Only then will I have any hope of using it to change his fate. Hey Brock, how you doing? But I'll be walking into a trade with the other side and they're... Whoa. Why am I having trouble reading that? But I'll be walking into a trade where the other side has their hand behind their back. I'd be forced to accept the cost without question. Kazuki Tanaka, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. To find him in the door, I'll have to use the mask. I've seen what Reina becomes as a result of the mask. Will that happen to me? Now that I know the way, is that what I really want? That horrible object was made out of the suffering. 2 different groups fed it with the deaths of innocents. Why play its game? The entirety of the new Kamenkai died for it. It drove me and the man I love to the darkest depths we've known. Why shouldn't I destroy it? I know why. Because I'd be destroying Kazuki and Reina along with it. I've done everything I can to prepare myself, but there's no more time to think. It's time to put an end to all this one way or another. Shinjuku and the Kamakura, the 2 places where my path started, are also where it has to end. This is it. I need to choose. Will I follow the path further into the darkness, or return to the light? Oh, shoot. Stable, professional, meticulous, relaxed. Okay. I think for this particular ending, we're gonna destroy the mask. We're gonna destroy the mask. It felt strange to be back on the streets knowing everything I did. All that people. And for what? To protect mankind? To make us better? Don't make me laugh. No more. I've gone down the rabbit hole far enough. I refuse to be a slave to the mask any longer. I'll destroy it. Turn it back to ashes and do the world a favor. My final defiant act as reality breaks apart at the seams. The Kiwanis are waiting at the shrine. They know as well as I did the moment the mask... What? They know as well as I did the torment the mask springs with it. Let's hope the old woman can do what she says she can. Again. There's nothing to interact with. I looped. I looped. Not again. I won't let you control me. Why now? Is it trying to stop me? This mask, born out of death and suffering, shouldn't be in this world. Maybe those people were trying to restore things. Ugh, why am I thinking about that? I have to keep moving. Sup, Mac? How you doing? What's this feeling? Fear? I'm afraid to go forward. I have to go back. I can't move. Death. Everything about this place feels like death. What if I'm wrong? Koski? Reina? It could still be down there. That's what it wants. It's why I need to destroy it. But oh, God, what will happen? Why is it pleading with me? All those lives, trapped in the mask, want to be free, don't they? Then why? I could still turn back, now's my last chance. I'm so confused, what do I do? I'm not leaving. Huh? Ito? So you came after all? Yes, of course you did. You knew it was the right thing to do. You brought something, didn't you? From the compound? I did. I found an old wooden amulet. You were right. The darkness I felt there was the same. Seriously? Wait, is this actually real? When I was there, I saw visions from the past. The people who are gone now. I know about the ritual Tokimasa tricked them into performing. How could you have let it happen? She was just a girl. There's no answer I can give that would satisfy you. No answer? Is that the best you can do? Is that why you... That's why you fled, isn't it? You knew all about Tokimasa's ritual and what would happen to everyone who was left behind. Yet you took Mai and Takashi and ran and did nothing to stop it. Stop it? What could I have changed? Emiko knew what staying meant for children as well as I did. She wanted to die, however Tokimasa told her to. I couldn't persuade my own daughter to save herself. You think I didn't try? The police never would have believed an old woman talking about an ancient rituals. I had no choice. They were monsters. They weren't monsters. They were lost, looking for answers in a world that had none for them. Much like you, like us. In my years with the mask, I could hear them sometimes in the darkness, along with the voices I did not recognize. I always thought about they were vengeful, relentless, punishing me for my sins. Once we purify the mask, perhaps they will forgive us. Did you find the girl chasing you? This Reina? Did you ask her? Did you ask her forgiveness? Forgiveness? I'm not sure if that's possible anymore. After everything that girl went through, all of her self-hatred and sorrows are part of the mask now. I felt it all at the shrine the day I shot her. Do you think that this will put a stop to all of it? The whispers, Reina, all the strange things we've seen? Atonement is a journey, one that expands past our time on this earth. It will at least allow us to take the first step toward righting our own sins. Our sins, huh? Hold on, I've only ever done good luck rituals and harmless. This is real. I don't know if I can do this. Hey, calm yourself. Our ritual is a meeting at the very end. God's Slayer preparing us for the true test. You are a pure child. God's Slayer preparing us for the true test. You are a pure child, and combined with your will, that will give us the ritual power. It will work. It must. Why me? Because you are not corrupted by it. Only you can do it. You can bring your mother peace. Please, Mai. You have to try. I know you think it's crazy, but this mask has caused a lot of people to suffer. It doesn't matter if you believe us. Just do it knowing it will help me and your grandma move on. You haven't seen what we've seen, so I don't blame you for being skeptical. But you can believe in helping us, right? I just want all this to end. Me too. Every day it's been harder to keep things straight, and I think this mask is partially to blame. It's silly. I'm not religious. Never have been. But I want this all to stop. To become normal again. I want to believe that it will work, and I want to believe in you. Hey, that's some Kamina power right there. I like it. Yeah, need a drink. So please, one man told me that mask didn't create the shadows, it only opens your vision to them. So are we doing the right thing? What if we were missing something? Are you losing your resolve? No, it's just... Tanaka, the man who died, the one I was searching for, he always said, what if isn't good enough for a detective. I guess old habits die hard, and there's still so much I don't understand. And you never will. It's a matter of faith, child. Okay, I'm ready. Emiko, please forgive me. For leading you to those people, and for what happened to you. I tried to save you. I tried. I pray you find peace. Grandma, are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. As the ritual continued, I felt an overwhelming sadness. Like something had been ripped out of me that I would never find again. At that moment, the whispers of the mask turned into desperate, pleading screams. I closed my eyes and hugged myself like a child, utterly engulfed in fear. And there was silence. When I opened my eyes, the mask was split in two. I knew in that moment that Kazuki was dead, and had been all along. We all left the shrine in silence, and I never returned. Nothing was quite right after that day. Rina's presence was gone, but I started to feel other things. The shadows began to take on new, fearful shapes. Tokyo began to change. Crime shot up and the murder rate peaked at an all-time high that year. The police were so swamped with the wave of violence that they reinstated me as a homicide detective. The investigation into me was dropped entirely. I quit within 6 months. Just didn't have the stomach for it anymore. And after what happened to Kazuki, I could never focus. What if the ritual was a mistake? What if everything that had happened since then was all my fault? Sometimes I wake up at night wondering if the world of the dark was the truth and my life now is a dream, an afterimage of being exposed to a bright flash. I don't go out much these days. I can't bear to face the real world. I should have stuck it out and tried to get the ending last time we were here, but I just didn't have the spoons for it. That's definitely one of the... I don't know how many endings there are, but that feels like a neutral bad ending. I backed this game on Kickstarter. Do I feel satisfied by how this thing turned out? A little. This is an ending where nothing really gets resolved. And it kind of sucks. I really don't know how to feel about it. Honestly, I kind of wish that I got the Steam version working rather than the Switch version. Because I could only ever play it on my Steam Deck and it goes black. Interesting. Most interesting. You're nothing but a crow, feeding on that carrion that time leaves in its wake. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectator of human suffering. The woman had her own desires. I only gave her a little push. But the result? This cannot be. Not right at all. The mask gone from this world? I won't accept it. Why not? Why do you care? Shall I explain the reason it bothers you so? Because you gain nothing from this truth. But make no mistake, it is a truth. Another possibility. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry, pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. The different threads present a myriad of truths, but all are an aspect of the same visage nonetheless. A myriad. Interesting. Interesting. I would have thought one so interested in history would adhere to a single truth. Why did I almost bumble that line? On the contrary, if history has taught me anything, it's that there is no one truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes. Yes, all truth, all are truth. All grant insight into the same puzzle. You're right, my old friend. Time is a spiral. Observe it long enough, and we may yet learn something. Now, she is not your plaything. It is not your decision. There's only one way this can end, or only one way for the world to remain intact and stop the thing that's coming. It must be protected. The role must be performed. Stubborn. So stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question. I believe... So stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question. I believe that I know it already. You've asked it before. Indulge me. I asked her the same thing. If the dancing puppet looks up and sees its strings, does it remain a puppet? What of fate and chance, then? Answer your riddle with one of my own. You see the storm clouds approaching, and although you can take shelter or alter your course, does the storm not come regardless? Puh, no fun. You've never tolerated my course. Does the storm not come regardless? Puh, no fun. You've never tolerated my philosophy. We have New Game Plus! Holy fuck, we got New Game Plus. Do I click continue to see what happens? Do I click continue to see what happens? Okay. It's literally just the same scene that we just saw. Okay. Where? How? I feel groggy. Like I've woken up from a long sleep and forgot another life in the process. Important dreams always fade away too quickly to get a hold of why they moved you the way they did. What was it that was so important? What was I searching for? Kazuki, where are you? Okay, my stats are all the same from what's the difference between New Game and New Game Plus? It's all the same dialogue from the previous introduction. Oh! Okay. Took me a second to figure it out. We can click start at certain scenes. Broken memories? What the What? 5 days ago, my partner did it. Hang on. Hang on. This is going to be absolutely awful, but give me a moment. Okay, I'm going to explain to everyone what I'm doing. As some of you know, I've got other stuff that I can use to look stuff up while I have here, broadcasting to you guys and recording a VOD. I need to see what the hell is going on right now. Tokyo Dark Remembrance New Game Plus. Differences. Okay, I'm on the Steam community page. I ended the game pretty early, like first chance. Not gonna say that out loud. I'm not sure if New Game Plus will throw out any spoilers they come across yet, so my question should I do New Game? New Game Plus will throw out levels, so if you do go that route, I wouldn't say it was a big deal. Game keep track of your playthrough endings. Depends on what you mean by keeping track. Obviously, to get New Game Plus, it knows you completed the game. Just to keep track of what endings you've done, only achievements do that if you're on Steam. Differences. Difference is a somewhat modified story. Ito. Ito. Meant to be played a minimum of 11 times? Meant to be played a minimum of 11 times? 11 times? Okay. That's That's absolutely wild. You know what? I'm gonna in my Discord chat. So I have just discovered that Tokyo Dark Remembrance is technically meant to be played a total of 11 times with New Game Plus. Is insane. That I might want to. This is going to be hard to figure out. We've only been live for 40 minutes, and I'm starting to freak out about how to solve all these endings. I think what we're going to do is. I think I'm going to do another semi-blind run, and then we're going to use whatever guide I can find. So, we're gonna go speed running this. If I just go to my partner, Detective Kazuki Tanaka, vanished after leaving the police headquarters. There was no sign of him. We have no leads from one of the most popular cities on Earth. He simply disappeared. As until an hour ago, when his phone materials, there's not a trace and living here. The Grammy Road. He's at Shinjuku. Nothing good ever happens in this part of town. Yeah, which we've already been a part of. We're going to look. Closed. Right. These, I'll come back to you later. Entrance to Shard Store, can't get in. Small bar. Anyone live here? Graffiti. Got the investigation point. Oh, what an emblem door. The one makes you wonder what kind of stories these people before they were cannibalized by the bars. Keypad. Without the code, we're not getting in. The stench. Investigation plus. Blood. No. Fresh paint. Warehouse. Right, small bar. I'm now just doing stuff by memory until our next session together. Talk. Detective Ito. The cop information. Tanaka. Have you seen this man here in the last day or two? Who is he? Company's missing. A lot of cops pass to go through here. The house seems pretty cagey. She might open up after a drink, but then again, maybe not. You need to be careful here. We will refuse for professionalism. I don't drink while I'm working. Fine, I don't work without drinking. Sorry, detective. I can't help you. I know. Can you see I'm busy? Mind if I ask you a few questions? Supposed to be police, Detective Ito, police, charming. Yep. Okay, so dialogue. Can't do a thing about the dialogue. Okay, at the very least, our stats have gone up slightly. Skipping dialogue for investigation. Alley outside. See anything unusual? Now that you mention it. One up accident. Ringing from one of the dumpsters. And there goes the phone again. We enter the warehouse. No, can't do that yet. Inspect lock. Listen. Yep, we get the freaky flash. We skip the scene. Open the dumpster. And of course we lose some sanity for doing that. Okay. We lost more sanity. We're gonna... Oh, come on. Bars won't budge. Nothing from there. Access to the sewer. Sorry to bother you guys. If you know anything about the storm at the end of the alley? Alright, Detective, now that you mention it, and you might not believe me, but I swear I saw a fat guy in a suit climbing out of there a few days ago, along with some girl. Yep. Butterfly Club. I keep forgetting that sometimes we cannot get multiple dialogue options. Well, I'm here. Do you mind if I look at your alcohol license? What the hell are you asking that thing for? Just following protocol, miss. You wouldn't be serving drinks without one, would you? You're joking, right? You trying to scam me or something? Right. Investigation and professionalism. I think I accidentally skipped some dialogue. Yeah, the lights. Yep, the photo. Shrine gate. Thin paint. Okay, so there's gotta be something around where I can use to climb down more safely, though. Yes. Oh. Aha! Okay, so we can actually go back to the bar and threaten them with the photo. I have reason to believe you might be carrying a rope on you. I need it. You're the one that tried to scare him. You got some nerve in coming back here. Anyway, I don't know anything about a rope or whatever. I don't have time for this. Why is there the thing that is that illegal? Well, in your case, it definitely should be. No, it's not. Breaking into a sewer to do it, however, is, and this picture is pretty strong evidence to put you at the scene, don't you think? Hey, now, why don't I trade you? I'll give you that rope, and you can give me that picture. I was just about to suggest something similar, except I keep the rope and the picture. In exchange, you get to stay out of jail tonight. Fine, just take it. You know what? I'm starting to think you might not be my type. Well, there's probably a rope thing I could have gotten elsewhere, but is what is. I think that canceled my professionalism into a neutral stat. Actually, it's +5. Cool. The rope's thin. I know it's been used, but it's all I got. Here goes nothing. Okay. I'm gonna use Broken Memory 6. Reina. Yeah, the whole dialogue with Reina again. Again, I say to myself like it's an ordinary thing as the sun rising. Inevitable. Kazuki, I wish I could see your face again. I wish I could save you, but there's nothing I can say that will make a difference. Tonight, I'll lose you. What am I saying? I've got a job to do. Police, drop the knife. Straight to business, huh? Not even hello? Or a long time no see, Ayami-chan? It's been a while after all. I'm not drawing my weapons, so you have no need for yours. I only wanted to talk. You do? How cute. You hear that, Tanaka? She wants to talk. That's right. We can work something out. No one needs to get hurt. Don't worry, Tanaka. I'll get you out of here. You too? No, get out of here, please, run! Shh, that's enough out of you. You stay nice and quiet until the girls are done talking. Well, go on, talk, I'm waiting. Not so easy when the knife is pointing towards someone you care about, instead of some random girl, is it? I'm not falling for it. You're not instead of some random girl, is it? I'm not falling for it. You're not the same girl. Instead of some random girl, is it? I'm not falling for it. You're not the same girl. Oh, she... I know that. Trouble. What, you don't like it? It's so pretty. No one has to get hurt. No, someone always gets hurt. Besides, I don't want to hurt him, Ayami-chan. No, I never want to hurt Tanaka. But I have to. Don't you see? It's the only way. Shh. You hear that? Voices, whispers. It's all up my Kamakura, isn't it? Ayami-chan. It worked. I was right. Now Tanaka will be able to come with me into the dark. Things will be different this time. He'll help me find the door. Everything will change. I won't be alone anymore. And guess what? Good news. We don't need you anymore. No one needs a nasty woman like you. Tanaka says you don't hate me. That's what you did in Kamakura. It wasn't your fault. But I know better. No. I don't want to think about those things. I don't like it. Let's change the subject. Say bye-bye to Tanaka. He's coming with me. It's really impossible. My mind raced in every direction to come up with a logical explanation. The clothes, the hair, the mannerisms were all the same, but I still didn't believe it at first. Oh god. Doing Reina's crazy voice hurts. A lot. Ugh. It was when she mentioned the voices that my defenses began to wear down. There was no way she could have known about that. I left it out of my report, and Kazuki and I didn't talk about it. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was the same girl. And as I saw the glint of the blade, the smell of the cherry blossoms began to mix with the stink of the rancid sewage. My command to drop the knife only tightened her grip on its handle, and it inched closer and closer to Kazuki's throat. If I planned on keeping him safe, I had to think of something fast. Tanaka, push back, do it now! We had practiced this technique countless times before, and even used it once during the arrest of a parole violator gone sour. Kazuki would knock them down, giving us enough time to take control of the situation. No matter how out of it he was, I knew instinct would kick in and give me the moment I needed to return the tables. And just like that, just like I planned, as soon as I shouted, he sprang into action. Pushing backwards, he drove his full weight up towards the girl's chest. For an instant, I felt myself relax. Then my heart sank. She wasn't distracted. She saw him coming and shifted back, sending him harmlessly back to his knees. As the dripping of rain into the sewer punctuated the silence, she stood there looking at me. I couldn't tell if I saw sadness or anger in her gaze, but there were tears in her eyes. Then she laughed. It was as if I had seen two separate people in the space of an instant. Her eyes bore into me, her gaze not directed at me, but through me into some other place and time. And despite the years of training and everything I'd seen, in that moment all I wanted to do was turn away and hide. I felt small, like I was a little girl again. Maybe she felt my fear because at that moment she smiled. Bending over, she brought her face close to the sack that covered Kazuki's head. She gently whispered into his ear, with the soothing tone a mother would use to comfort a child. Then she drew the blade across his throat. "6 months earlier." Alright, Kazuki's death is unpreventable, apparently. I had to try. I'm starting to get mildly frustrated. We did get one ending. I don't know what ending it was. You know, I don't know. Even though we haven't been live for more than an hour, we've already hit a save point. And even though I got New Game Plus now, I think I want to bow out for a bit. So yeah. Jesus. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try something in my downtime, and we'll come back to this very soon. We might take a small break from Tokyo Dark and do a couple one-offs for a little while. Or we might come back to Tokyo Dark the very next thing. I'll figure it out. So, until next time, I will see everyone later.